Well, he may be 5,000 kilometers away, but the demands raised by Hardik Patel have set off a massive debate on college campuses in the United States. Students at the San Jose State University are dead set opposed to the demands made by the 22-year-old Patidar reservation crusader. India Today traveled to the students' apartment block at 101 San Fernando to chat with students about their key expectations from Modi's visit.
We are currently at the 101 San Fernando student block. There are about 1,000 students who stay in these apartments. Between 70 and 80% of those students are Desis. They're Indians. This is called Mini India, and some of these students are joining us now. Thank you very much. Most of them study at the San Jose State University. They're studying engineering and they want to work in one of the big companies that make up Silicon Valley. Are you all excited about Prime Minister Modi's visit?
Yes, of course. Quite excited. I'm basically following each and every news about that. So, but
have you managed to get a ticket to go into the Prime Minister's event?
It's a difficult question. I haven't got a ticket, but still I am looking forward to hearing from him.
So how many people here have managed to get tickets to go into the Modi event? You've got tickets? Oh, just very few. How many people tried to get a ticket? Oh, virtually everybody tried. How many people didn't succeed? Okay, one young person who seems to have quite a bit of resonance, some supporters, some detractors, is Hardik Patel. And we've got a young Patel over here who was quite charged up about Hardik Patel, said, I saw your Seedhi Baat with Hardik Patel. So what did you think of what Hardik Patel is saying?
Well, I do not believe in his ideology. I am also a Patel, but I am not in sync with what he is saying. It is his opinion. There are few followers of him, but at least I am not his follower.
So how many people here have been following what Hardik Patel has been saying back home? You've been following, and what do you... Yeah, okay. And what do you think of Hardik Patel's message?
Not to point out specifically, but part of our migration from India to Valley and other parts of America has been reservation, and it's been a major concern. To take my word, we need to abolish reservation as soon as possible.
So you agree with what Hardik Patel is saying?
Abolish reservation and meritocracy, support meritocracy as soon as possible. Otherwise, we have a huge gap to follow what Silicon Valley has in store.
We are already facing lots of hatredness, discrimination in our country, and again these characters like Hardik Patel is going to come over into the picture. Definitely the discrimination is going to be very, very bad.
Okay, is there anyone here who agrees with what Hardik Patel is saying?
No, I mean, it's something like he says something differently and he acts something differently. If the real cause is to abolish reservation, then the action should have been different, and the way he is fighting, it should have been different.
So how many people believe reservation should be done away with? That you should abolish reservation? So everybody, so all of you are essentially upper castes, so don't want any reservation at all.
It's not about the caste. The motive of the reservation was to uplift those students, those persons who are really wanted to. But that is not actually happening in our country.
The reservation is the main thing that is pulling us back, and that is the main reason why brain drain is happening in India. So if reservation is moved out, then you will see many of the youngsters, pursuing masters over back there in India, and startups and all that culture will come back in India if that particular thing is removed.
Do you think if there's no reservation, you'd like to stay back, maybe study and work in India?
Yeah, sure. I'm from the lower caste, but I want reservation to be removed, because it's been so long after our independence. It's been so long that it has been following, but it should be put to an end now.
It's interesting how 8,000 miles away from home, Hardik Patel has stirred a big debate where most people disagreeing with his means but agreeing with the idea that maybe reservation should be done away with. They feel that if there were no reservation, maybe they'd choose to stay back and work and study in India. Thank you all very much for joining us. More power to Indian Desis, and may you continue to rock and shape Silicon Valley. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you.
Well, after New York, the Prime Minister will head to California. Modi fever has already gripped the Silicon Valley. There is a mad scramble for tickets for the Modi extravaganza planned in San Jose on Sunday. Managing editor Rahul Kamal went to a local radio station and chatted with the radio jockeys about how the Indian community was gearing up for the visit.
The Indian community is waiting with bated breath for Prime Minister Narendra Modi to step down in California. We're currently in the studios of Desi 1170 AM. This is a local radio station, and joining us are three of the top radio jocks who work at this station serving the Indian community. Thank you all very much for allowing us into your studios. I want to start with you, Jagruti. Tell us, what's the mood like in the Indian community building up to the Prime Minister's visit?
There is hardly anyone who doesn't know and doesn't want to come up, and no passes. So I'm very busy receiving the call saying the passes are not available. So yeah, excitement is at the peak, and Mr. Modi is very popular.
So how do you see things having changed in the past 1.5 years that Modi has been Prime Minister of India?
जब से प्राइम मिनिस्टर बने हैं मोदी जी, उससे पहले की जो कंडीशन थी उसको अगर हम देखें तो ऐसा लगता था कि भारत को एक मुकम्मल पहचान नहीं मिल पा रही है। और जब से मोदी जी जो हैं वो सत्ता में आए हैं तो भारत को एक मुकम्मल पहचान मिली है, नया नाम मिला है, और या यूं कहिए कि अब भारतीयों से जो लोगों की अपेक्षाएं हैं वो और बढ़ गई हैं।
Do you sense that the way Indians are perceived here in Silicon Valley and elsewhere has changed in the past year?
If you see our statistics, Silicon Valley is known to be a startup companies. This is the place where people invest a lot for good ideas and startups. So 60-70% तो अपने Indians ही है entrepreneurs में. So we are already respected and perceived and embraced without any conditions. So लेकिन मोदी जी से आने से एक ऐसा लगा कि suddenly सब लोग एक दूसरे को पहचानने लगे, एक साथ में जुड़ गए. The whole thing has changed a lot. Like kind of perception for Indians. People want to go to India, invest in India.
Is there a sense of excitement that you get by speaking to all the callers who dial into your show?
Actually, I am airing a lot of interviews, at least 6 to 7, almost every day, half an hour, other than my shows. And the moment I finish my shows, it's difficult to work in the office because I keep on getting calls almost every alternate minute that we need a pass, and they keep on inquiring. But yes, there's a lot of excitement, and we really hope and wish that whatever he comes here for, he's coming here for digital, making the India digital, meeting the CEOs. We really wish him as well, is because it's good for India and that's our country. देश प्रेम तो बहुत है, तो हम चाहते हैं कि ऐसा कुछ हो, ये सब जितनी आशा है वो फलीभूत हो, और जब इंडिया जाए तो भारतीय लोगों को ये भेंट दे. तो हम तो हमारे देश का नाम यहाँ बहुत बढ़ा रहे हैं. हम भी चाहते हैं कि आप भी हमारे साथ जुड़े. Whatever help needed, हमारे से जो कोई भी मदद चाहिए यहाँ से, please feel free, क्योंकि हमारा देश है.
All right, thank you all very much for joining us. I see your break's about to get over and you'll be live back soon. For allowing us into your studios, thank you very much. Thank you.